somebody who wants to take over that team. I was telling Kay I'm playing Jen. And Christian McCaffrey got hurt hell early, only gave her 6 points.
Yeah, I played her last week.
The headbangers is the one you ain't fucking with.
All right, let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the All Pro JAFFO, another episode with the guys. Shit. Bringing you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I am your host, JP. Alongside me, as always, the best DJ in the entire world, Mr. DJ Mad Sticks.
Good peeps.
And the incomparable 6'10" beef from the southeast himself, Mr. Country K.
Konnichiwa, people.
So it is a Saturday, day before NFL Sunday, basically.
Okay, looking like I need some of the people.
And we did our pick'ems on Wednesday, so we're kind of shit out of luck. So now we're looking at fantasy right now. Just a heads up. I'm playing against Jen, and let's see who. Matt Sticks is playing against himself.
It's a win-win and a lose-lose.
And it looks like, yep, Kay is going against my father-in-law.
Yep.
Be easy on him. Be easy on him.
Yep.
Jen got a rough start, man. She had Christian McCaffrey starting. She had 6 points Christian McCaffrey gave because he went under. The projection is 184 to 148 knee. It's gonna be bad, man.
Hey,
Hard not. Mad Sticks putting a whooping on himself. He's going straight. What was it? Liar, liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's beating his own ass, and or even me, myself, and Irene.
Oh yeah.
that's a better one. That's a better one. Better.
I thought the liar, liar one was good. He was like, "What are you doing?" I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind?
True, but he was two different personalities in me, myself, and Irene.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean? So he was really whooping his own.
Yeah.
Like,
that was hella funny.
That shit.
That was hella funny. When he was describing liar, liar, when he's describing it to the judge, who did this to you? A madman, Your Honor. Some miserable fool on the end of his miserable rope. So is this true? It has to be.
Hey, but since you brought up Christian McCaffrey going out, honestly, I've been sitting here thinking, like, has Stanford ever had a good player that didn't really have a injury-prone back history? Because now that I think about it, Andrew Luck, that, you know what I mean? Fucking Richard Sherman, Christian McCaffrey, all their top players got an injury-prone back history. I don't know now.
Stanford wise, that's kind of tough because again they do have good players, but like you said, there are a lot of injury prone guys that come out of there. God damn, who was the last one out of Stanford that we can really think of that didn't have an injury plagued career since John Elway? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I got nothing.
Mm.
I got nothing. I have no idea. That is something to think about, I guess. If you're a GM looking at it, going, if I get somebody from Stanford, because even Solomon Thomas, when we got him, he's been in for crap.
I mean, he over there in Vegas whooping ass. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
It's the other guys who's whooping ass, not him. Another number 3 overall pick wasted.
Oh, you
A
talking about
pick
for
that-
y'all?
Yeah,
Y'all?
a number 3 overall pick wasted. Because you know who we
What's up?
could have gotten that draft? Patrick Mahomes.
First off, y'all would have wasted his career.
What?
Y'all would have wasted Pat. Yeah, y'all would have wasted Pat Mahomes' career. Pat Mahomes need to go to Andy. I feel like Andy's the only person that's able to maximize his potential.
What if he would have went to Arizona and would have been with Kingsbury?
Kingsbury wasn't there. Cause you remember Kyler?
No, what I'm
Kyler
saying is like, what if
younger
he
than
went to
Pat.
Arizona and then the next year Kingsbury was the head coach?
He wouldn't have been there. I'm trying to tell you. Because what if Pat Mahomes went to Arizona when he got drafted, Bruce Arians will still be there.
Very true. Very true. Huh. Oh, yeah. Interesting points. But still, at the number 3 spot for us, like we didn't have a quarterback at that time. I don't even think we had Jimmy at that time just yet. And we could have got Patrick Mahomes.
Do you got a quarterback now? This is a real question.
Nope.
I set it up to where I made that trade in franchise because I was playing Madden.
Mm-hmm.
And I made that trade, Jimmy G and Saquon, for to swap that. Plus, I gave them a 3rd round pick for next year.
Did they take it?
That they did.
You said that was Madden?
That they did. On Madden. Yeah.
No, okay.
I made the trade on Madden.
Yeah, man.
And I was looking at it going, okay, with what the 49ers have in the draft, like next year and the year after that, there are no 1st round picks at all. I'm like, so what the fuck am I going to be able to give them for Saquon Barkley? Well, it was week 6. I got Jimmy G's rating to about like an 81, 82. And during week 6, I made that trade. I gave him next year, not this year's upcoming 3rd, but next year's upcoming 3rd. And then what I ended up doing was because Raheem Mostert in the game was like an 85 or an 86.
That's hard.
I traded him to the Giants for their 2nd 1st round pick for the coming year. The pick number 23, as it is in the game. So I literally gave up Jimmy G, Raheem Mostert, and next year's 3rd round pick for Saquon Barkley and a 1st rounder for this year. I say I win the trade.
I say that you're welcome. I feel like that needs to be stated. I pretty much informed you of
If it
what
could
was
happen
going to
in
happen.
Madden, it could possibly happen in real life.
No, I mean, I tried to inform you based off of need for both teams. Y'all need a running back. They need a quarterback. That's pretty much it. Simple as that. Your biggest question is Danny Dimes sorrier than Jimmy G right now? It only even got to build him up. That's what I'm saying. Like in real life and actuality, who's better?
Oh, I'm dying over here. No, but it makes sense. And Jimmy G is better than Danny Dimes right now.
So you don't even gotta wait. Now try to pull that trigger. While Saquon still got some kind of help before they kill him.
No shit. Before he goes down again. How the fuck am I in 7th? I'm looking at the rankings right now, and I'm in 7th. This is pissing me off. Who's ahead of me? Who the fuck is Daddy Shark? Oh, he's the one who beat me week 2. No. Key was the one who beat me week 2. I'm looking at Mad Stitch's Hard Knocks team. How the fuck do you draft worse than your auto-drafted team?
At first, I was trying to do too much at one time. I was trying to go back and forth at first. And because it's 2 different emails, it kept making me log out of one. And then when I tried to do it, because it was drafting, it kicked me out of one. So it wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't let me do it.
DJ Moore got 20 points.
Yep.
Good God, man. And then your other team is 0-2. That's fucking hilarious.
That's all right. This one about to be 3-0.
Averaging 146 a week. Damn. That 6 has a decent backup team. Better than his primary team. Jesus Christ.
See, that's my original team. The other one was the one that got created on accident. Yeah.
Speaking of DJ Moore and the Panthers and everything, I saw something for Sam Darnold. And it had to do with Adam Gase. So here's the meme. It says, Marshall High School's first year without Adam Gase. They win the state title. LSU's first year without Adam Gase. They win the national championship. Peyton Manning's first year without Adam Gase. Wins the Super Bowl. Tannehill's first year without Adam Gase. Comeback player of the year. Sam Darnold's first year without Adam Gase. He's the first QB to 3-0. Good God, man. Adam Gase should never be able to work in the NFL. He literally kills careers. And then JPP's hurt for you guys, okay?
Yeah, but Joe gonna step up. Joe Tryon gonna step up. That Adam
What
Gase
happened?
thing,
What happened to JPP?
honestly, I really don't know. I didn't look into it. I just kept hearing he's out. But I mean, it really don't matter. Honestly, he could be just dealing with something minor, to be honest with you, because it just, you know what I mean, it came up like I think the first time I heard it was like Tuesday.
Y'all don't have AB either.
Yeah, everyone got AB due to COVID, but everybody know that AB got COVID. So
Hold on. I'm sorry. When the hell did we get Kerryon Johnson?
I think it was just recent. I think it was just recent, like with the, like it was. I think it was just recent.
Well, the 49ers activated Kerryon Johnson from the practice squad and placed Hasty on the IR, so Hasty's gone. The Colts plan to start Carson Wentz tomorrow. Antonio Brown's not going. Richie Incognito for the Raiders has been put on the IR. Tua has been placed on the IR,
They are like 3 weeks.
Yeesh. That's bad for the Dolphins. That's his due to his ribs.
I mean, they still got Jacoby Brissett, so I mean, I think it should be all right.
Yeah. He should be able to last them up until week 6 when they plan on him coming back. Chase Young and Jamal Adams are both fined $15,000 each for roughing the passer penalties. Damn, there's a lot of fines that went on this week. Kenny Young may fine $12,000 for making contact with an official.
Hey, can we talk about how the refs really need a reality show?
They be on something. They be throwing hella penalties. It's like there's hella penalties this year.
No,
Like these fools is just flag happy.
they want so much camera time, it's not even funny.
I'm like, man.
Wouldn't that be something if the refs had their own like reality thing?
I've been saying this for like the past 5 years. I've been posting this on the doggone NFL's like social media pages. I'll tweet them. I'll be on the Instagram. I'll say that stuff to them all the time. The refs need a reality show. Give them a reality show so the fans can enjoy themselves. Because at the end of the day, they just want to be seen. They just want to be seen.
It's just going to give the fans another reason to hate the referees.
Nah, because you know, once people get a reality show, everybody start to like you a little bit more because they're all in your business. So, you know what I mean? Those doggone refs, they'll feel a little more appreciated because all of America paying attention to them. So they might ease up and slack up and then, you know, call the game correctly. Because, you know, the NFL, they like to do all the reality show shit first, at least for sports. So we could definitely do like the fucking Ref House or whatever the fuck through like Showtime or fucking, because you know Hard Knocks on HBO, so we can go do Showtime or like shit.
The
Let
refs
HBO
mic'd
do the
up
double.
on the field.
We could do mic'd up. Do they training sessions? Do they meetings? You know what I'm saying? They regular life and shit like that. Like how they the same way they just did the Cowboys. Like literally the exact same way. Call that shit something. You know what I mean?
Referees getting cut and demoted from certain positions on the field.
They sending their ass back to high school and college. You know what I'm saying? NAIA and stuff. You know what I mean? They can start it there, then they can go to the NBA.
The head of the Referees Association needs to see you. Bring your hat and your whistle.
And your rule book. Forgot, bring your hat, your whistle, and your rule book. They walking down nervous like training camp.
We're gonna go send you. We're gonna go send you to ref the Mountain West Conference. Fuck.
He's like, I only got 2 games to look up forward to in the Mountain West. Nigga, Vegas, San Jose State. That's all I got. That's it.
Y'all see the ass whooping Georgia put on Vanderbilt today?
Ooh, did not, but that makes perfect sense to me.
Like, damn. I'm watching your Gators right now. Or, you know, you Miami or Gators?
Hey, man, first off, you came with the disrespect first. You came with the disrespect first. Then he asked the question.
He said, "You're a Florida fan." Oh wait,
He loaded the disrespect to me on a platter first. That was the first thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up for you, man.
Okay.
Put it up there.
But this is the Gators playing, so it's a different team. They playing Tennessee
I'm
right
seeing
now.
right here, the Oklahoma fans were chanting for the backup quarterback after Rattler threw an interception.
That makes sense.
That's hilarious to me.
Fucking how did Texas do today? Don't bring up Oklahoma without Texas.
I think we lost.
Y'all got to go together like a marriage.
Texas A&M
Wait,
lost.
who did we play?
I'm not sure about
I think we played. Wait, who did we play? Oh, we played Texas Tech. Oh yeah, I think we won. Okay.
That's still up in there.
We beat Texas. Texas Tech.
How much? What was the score?
I'm looking for it.
Was it a Niners Detroit game?
It just says great team win. I'm seeing a whole lot of that.
I feel
Texas dominated. Bro, we beat that ass 70-35.
Goddamn.
70-35. Yeah, we beat Texas Tech.
It's crazy. I don't never watch college football, but this year I've been so damn interested in that shit.
Now you want to see who's coming up for like your team and everything.
Well, I already know, like there's certain teams like I do like in the national championship, like I watch like Alabama. I'm not gonna say that's my team, but I like watching them, watching them play. But I like a lot of there's a lot of college teams that I like. I can't say I got like one specific team that I like.
Mine is Texas.
Back in the day, it was like when I first really started watching college football was when USC was playing. When they was playing
Reggie Bush and everything.
Yeah, the Reggie Bush era. Yeah, that's when I really kind of started getting into college football. But I remember the game back in the day though. Remember the college football? What was it? What system was that? What was that college? It was like NCAA. Remember
the video game?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember that shit? NCAA. Yeah. So I used to play that shit all the time. But I would play with LSU because they had the loudest stadium. So, but yeah, there's like different teams I like. Yeah, there's different teams. So I can't say that, I got one favorite one. So the games would be hella good. I just like watching them. I like watching the crowds. Yeah. They be out there playing. They be out there playing hard. I be like, watching this in the NFL. Like, man, y'all motherfucking lazy and y'all got the NFL. I'm like, it's just luxury now. It's like y'all getting paid, so y'all some prima donnas. Like these fools out here like playing some football in college.
Busting their ass.
Yeah. And it'd be some like dope ass plays. They'd be like gone. Like you don't be seeing them break like that in the NFL, like the way these fools be breaking in college. Especially the quarterbacks. The grand again. Bye.
That's nasty. I wish I had this take. Oh, my computer. I hate it.
I just realized I fucking double booked myself for a gig on the 23rd, so I don't know what the fuck to do now. I'm like, oh. One is Gabby's party. So her party is the 23rd, but then I'm supposed to be doing an art show on the 23rd too.
Which one's going to pay you more?
The art show is like 4 to 10. With the art show, like I do, I don't charge for the art show, but it's because it's exposure is more exposure. And then, like it'd be like different artists. So it's like good networking at the art shows. So it's networking for me. So that pays, that pays in itself. But then Gabby's party, like I don't charge Gabby that much to do the parties anyway. So, but I'm trying to figure out a way to do both. I'm trying to squeeze both in. So if I can do one for a little bit, go do the art show and then go do Gabby's party to close out the night. So
damn,
they both end at like the art show ended at 10 and Gabby party ended at 11.
You're gonna get after 10 o'clock?
Nah, I would do like if I did the art show, I would do the art show from like 4
Everybody, my mind's all messed up right now.
Like 4 to 7, and then go do Gabby's party from then to 11. Their party in at 11 or 12. So
Make it work.
it's doable. I got enough speakers to do it. I can always have speakers already set up there, so all I got to do is just take my board and just plug in real quick. And instead of having to set speakers up, I can drop speakers off there and just run off the old speakers at the party. Or I take the old speakers to the art show. I'll set up the good speakers for the party and take those speakers to the art show. where all I got to do is do my board. I wouldn't even take the I got to take the what's the name, the mixer, because there's artists performing, so they just going to all perform before 7. Like if they want me to be there, so it's either that or nothing.
So it's 7. Wow.
Yep, 7 o'clock. I'm gone. 6:50. The mics is already off because I'm already putting them away. That's already that mixer already put away. So all I gotta do is just take the speaker off the stand and go. Yeah. Shit, I won't even roll up the cords. I'm about to just unplug them again, and I'll leave all that shit plugged in and just throw it in the car and go. Just plug in real quick. And
I ain't got to put up with this shit. No.
yeah, that's the first time I ever
What
did
if
that.
Dallas loses the Monday night game?
They're not, though. I don't even know why you're thinking that.
What they do?
The way Dallas defense is playing right now, Dallas not losing that game. If Dallas can get a good run game going and that defense play like the way they've been playing, Dallas not losing. Jalen Hurts ain't about to do shit, but get picked off.
Take that Oklahoma boy down.
They ain't getting shit.
So here's why I disagree with you, because the boy really don't throw like that. He run the ball. He be running like a motherfucker. Running.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to
running,
stop his
running.
ass from running. Yeah.
He be running. So, I mean, good luck on the pick, but he
But
be running.
Parsons on that foot. He quick enough to Mike.
He's actually faster than
They gonna fuck around
Yeah.
run a speed option on y'all with him and Miles Sanders, and y'all go. Michael Parsons gonna bite on one. He gonna give it to Miles, and Miles gonna score because y'all DB still stuck.
You'll see. We gonna win.
They gonna fuck around run a speed option on y'all.
Mm-hmm. We gonna surprise y'all this year. Everybody always want to count us out. This is gonna be the year we surprise y'all.
I mean, I've still picked the Cowboys to win this game. I didn't even want to talk about this bullshit. But Josh is married, so we understand why we talk about this bull crap ass game. We both know Philly ain't got no defense.
Why
They got
is
no
this Monday
defense
night game?
at all. I
is
see
this a
Zeke
Monday
going
night
for 150. This be his first game over 100 yards. I see Zeke going off. They ain't got nobody. They ain't got
he
nobody.
said this is the team he said this is the team he hates the most. So we'll see. We'll see if he really go off.
Yeah, but what if you lose?
But we not. That's
Where's your mind? Why does your mind take you there? If it ain't the shit I said, then why does your mind even rationalize the Cowboys losing this game?
Because I feel like it's one of those games that it should be an automatic W, but something tells me, I don't know, something tells me Philly might pull this one off. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what the fuck it is. I'm even looking at it and everything.
like Kay said, that's that hate in your heart for the Cowboys.
I mean, the last time they played each other, the Cowboys kicked their ass 37-17.
The past couple times we didn't play them when he kicked their ass, especially on the road. When they gotta come.
I think they're due.
Hey, if Philly fuck around and beat y'all, I'm just going down the rabbit hole win for a second. If Philly fuck around and beat y'all, you might as well cancel Christmas on playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Philly beat y'all. Everybody did. Everybody did. Jerry Jones
On Monday Night Football too, in Dallas.
Jerry Jones gonna lose his shit.
They're not coming to Dallas. Shit. Jerry Jones happy today. His team won today. Arkansas finally beat Texas A&M after like 9 years. Finally beat them fools.
A&M lost to Arkansas?
Huh? Yeah, they lost to Arkansas. Arkansas beat all the Texas teams, the 3 Texas teams this year. So they moved them to 4-0. So she moved them up. That was the last game I was watching.
That mean y'all too, by the way.
Yep. It was the Texas Roundup. And they won it for the Southern Classic.
Arkansas can kiss my ass.
Razorbacks.
Hey, they got the same coloration as Oklahoma. Shout out to Derrick
That
McFarland.
fucking that maroon color just haunts us. Everywhere we go, every team, they all look the same. They all look like fucking Oklahoma.
Hey, I was sitting there thinking, right? I was watching Brady have an interview, or I think it was the other day, about coming to California, being his first game in California and shit like that. And I guess however many years or whatever the fuck. And they were saying, saying all that little bullshit, talking about, him being from the Bay and all that. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, damn, the Niners really had a fucking chance to get Brady. So much so till he went to a team with the damn near the same coloration with better receivers. Y'all really could have got Brady.
Close. Not close enough. That would have been
You'd have been feeling how I feel.
Yeah. It would have been bittersweet. Because I had hated him for so long, and then if he would have been on the team and won a Super Bowl, I would have been like, now I can't hate the guy.
I don't understand I don't understand the reason for your hate.
He's a cheater. Or is that all Belichick?
I mean,
Were the
has
flat,
he been cheating in Tampa?
footballs? Were the flat footballs all him? The deflated footballs? Was that Belichick?
Hey, look, I personally don't think Brady did shit wrong.
Oh, just trying to get rid of phones and everything.
No, I ain't gonna say I hate Brady. I just I get tired of seeing that fool win all the time. But it's like now, it's like, I mean, shit, you gotta respect what he done fucking did. Like, how many people have seen a quarterback do this in their lifetime? Like, I was around, y'all was probably, I was little, but so you guys probably never seen the Joe Montana era. I grew up like that, so I've seen that era. So I'm seeing this era of another great quarterback doing what he's doing. At the end of the day, you gotta respect it. Whether I can't stand seeing him in the fucking Super Bowl every year, and I hope they lose Sunday. So just so I got something to talk about.
Well, they don't have they don't have JPP. They're in LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they finna lose Sunday.
Hey,
they finna, the Rams gonna shock them. They finna lose. He finna be bad.
This is gonna be a good game.
At what point in time did y'all not understand when I was telling you last year that the team had to gel? Was it when we were losing games and I kept trying to tell you that shit don't matter, that don't matter?
Yeah, but that's not an excuse anymore. All 12,
I mean,
22
no,
of you guys
listen to what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So if that was my excuse last year and look at the outcomes, we lost to the Rams, but not by that much. And they still was a barely put together team, didn't have that 3 points. And we were 4 or 5 games together already? When did we play?
That was against Jared Goff, though. That wasn't against Matthew Stafford.
The fuck does that matter? First off, bro.
That matters big time. That's
only how you revere Matt Stafford. That's only how you revere Matt Stafford, bro.
I think I've always thought Matt Stafford, if he had gotten out of Detroit, would be successful somewhere else. It just so happens he went to LA and I have to face it twice a year. But I think he's in a pretty damn good situation out there in LA. Matthew Stafford has a legitimate chance to actually win some playoff games with this team for the next 2-3 years, however long he decides to stay in the league.
I think all of y'all drunk as fuck to think Matt Stafford is good. I seriously do. I think y'all all drunk as fuck because y'all think Matt Stafford good, and I don't understand how.
I just
Megatron made this month. Megatron made the man. Then when Megatron left, they consistently didn't make the fucking playoffs. To when y'all was like, "Oh, Detroit sucked. Detroit sucked."
Detroit never had a defense. They never had a defense. Matthew Stafford was averaging 4,000 yards every damn year, but he never had a defense. There's a
Let me ask
reason
you this.
why he has so many comeback wins in his career because he's had to come from behind all the time because his defense sucks.
Let me
Even
ask
with
you this.
Megatron on his team.
Minus Honey Badger. What do you think of the Chiefs defense?
I actually kind of think they're slightly underrated. Like some people give them praise and everything else like that, but I hear a lot like people are not very high on Chiefs defense.
Chris Jones nice, Honey Badger nice.
Like it's just the way their whole defense kind of meshes together that makes them successful. They have a good he's not a rookie anymore, he was a rookie last year. What was it, dude? Sneed, their cornerback that they got. That dude's actually pretty decent.
Here's what people are not understanding. Defenses when they're good, when they're consistently good, right? Like say back when the Bucks were in our shit years when we had Jameis and Josh Freeman, we had consistently good defenses, right?
Yeah. Fair.
Our defenses were consistently getting roasted because our quarterbacks were putting us in positions to have short field and the defense didn't have time to rest.
Right.
So that one factor, apply that to Kansas City. Does Pat Mahomes put them in position to where they're on the field all the time like that? No. Pat Mahomes he's gonna manage the game. I'm saying, look, for the most part, Pat Mahomes is managing the game. He's throwing bitches down the field. Like if they scoring fast, they defense will come on and they inspired, they get a stop because they don't score quick. You know what I'm saying? You feel different when your team has scored versus a fucking turnover. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a completely different feel when you're running back on the field. You get what I'm saying? Morale and fucking stamina wise, it's damn near like, oh, I can make this next fucking play. We just fucking scored. You know what I'm saying? So Kansas City has that advantage to when you apply that to anybody the fuck else. It's not really like that. Like probably have us too. You probably can set us out of that because you have Brady to throw picks occasionally, but it's like for the most part he's managing the game, so we really kind of fresh all the time. So our talent able to actually jump out there.
Here's how they were stacking up right here. The Bucks with the Rams right now. On offense, the Bucks are 15th in the league and the Rams are 17th in the league. On defense, the Bucks are 22nd in the league and the Rams are 12th in the league. In passing, Bucks are 7th to the Rams is 9th. And rushing wise, the Bucks are 31st in the league to the Rams is 25th.
So one thing I can say about the Rams, again, I really don't be on stats for the most part. That's not what I lean on. I look at them and shit like that. But when I be watching these games and shit, bro, the Rams defense is good. Their D-line is way better than their secondary, just like the Bucks, right? But they have one of the best players
everywhere in this defense right now.
Again, all right, cool. That's one spot of all of the DBs. So out of the 4 DBs, that's Jalen Ramsey over there by himself. They just lost they slot DB to what's the name? To the Cleveland Browns. They slot corner to the Cleveland Browns. So that's where AB would have been, but you know who's going to be there now, right? A guy named Scotty Miller, the one Tom Brady called Scooter, who he was slanging the motherfuckers to before we had AB. Like everybody forgets, like the period before AB, Tom Brady was still throwing the motherfuckers to him. We were still trying to figure each other out though, figure out the whole shit. He also threw the motherfucker when AB was there to Scotty Miller against Green Bay, where they talking about they got great corners, and that's multiple corners, not just Jalen Ramsey. So yeah, Jalen's probably gonna guard Mike, but you got other players that are really good that are probably going to expose them, and we have more camaraderie now. To when you got Chris Godwin jumped over their corners last year and scored. Mike Evans bullied their corners and scored. Jalen Ramsey got a few good shots on Mike Evans and made him look like he was, you know what I mean, not that strong.
Give me a final score. Give me a final score prediction for that game.
Well, you go first. I'm actually
Matt, I
wait.
want to hear Matt Sticks. What do you think the score is going to be for the Bucks and the Rams?
I'd say 20. I say like 23 to like 17.
23 to 17. The Rams.
Yep.
I was actually thinking it was going to be more high scoring. I was thinking it was going to be one of those 45 to 43 type of games in favor of the Rams. Just specifically for the home field advantage and all that
I
stuff.
don't mean shit.
I'm just saying, like, it's going to be hella close. But
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
The last time Tampa played the Rams in LA, who won that game?
The Rams did.
No, because they beat us at home last time they played us.
The year before that, I don't even think they were in SoFi. They were at the Coliseum. And again, Goff was the quarterback at that time.
We had Jameis Winston. Goff is better than Winston.
Did Jameis Winston, did they win?
That's when he got that 50 burger on y'all. I mean, on the Rams. He put 55 up or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck happened?
55 points on them.
Or did they?
I mean,
we might have
again,
played them at home last year.
Those are completely different teams. Completely different teams to this point now. Different stadium, a different feel.
I understand that, but the mentality and morale, and at the same time, the way Mike Evans said, like going into the season, he had an interview about that, about the playoffs and how it turned out. He said the only team he wished he could have played was the Rams. He said he wished he could have avenged that loss to the Rams like they did every other loss they had, like to the fucking Saints and the Chiefs. They want to beat the Rams too. So while y'all saying they got all these stuff, Aaron Donald didn't do shit last game we played them. Like, y'all got to really remember, Aaron Donald ain't do shit. So he nice, but he ain't do shit last time. And it's the same old line. They only got better together. So they probably be fucking communicating a lot better, understanding each other's space movements, shit like that. Aaron Donald could be a lot mad because he didn't do shit. So we don't know what happened in that situation, but I'm betting on my team. Yeah. And I'm going to say I say we beat them by double digits. I think it'd be like a 10-point game. I think it'd be like 35-25 or some shit like that.
35.
Yeah. Because it's like people really not understanding a few things. One, all right, y'all can say Matthew Stafford nice, but what Matthew Stafford look like after they get hit? He's sorry as a sumbitch. Sorry as fuck. He start throwing picks. He get Matt Ryan-ish.
It's Tom Brady-ish.
I mean, like I said, our offense has picked up and been playing well. Our defense just got to get back into the flow of things. Everybody got to get back into the flow. Jordan Whitehead just got back, so we got to get back locked in. We still ain't got Sean Murphy Button. He ain't back yet, and JPP out. So we gonna see how our alternatives come in. We gonna still work it out. Joe Triumph, I'm telling you, Jet finna go off.
And then we got to the Sunday night game. We just heard like Kerryon Johnson's now on the active roster. He's probably going to start against the Packers. It's in Levi Stadium on Sunday night. It's going to be an ugly game. God damn, it's going to be another ugly game. But Green Bay always has problems with San Francisco. Always have. since before Kaepernick. They were having trouble with San Francisco. Last time they played us, we beat the dog shit out of them. I think it was like 35. What was it, 9 or like 12 or some shit like that? You look, and then was it the year we went to the Super Bowl? Fucking Mostert himself ran for over 200 something yards.
That's what y'all did. That's who won the game. That boy Jimmy Garoppolo had 8 passes. So,
or Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah,
Kerryon Johnson was supposed to be the guy in Detroit before Swift came in. When Swift came in there, he kind of took over the job. But Kerryon Johnson was the guy who originally Detroit was like, this is going to be the guy to do it.
You relying on somebody got a spot took.
I'm just saying that's how it was when he was there before DeAndre Swift got there.
A replacement.
Oh, God. Oh,
Hey.
God. A victim. He was a victim of robbery. That man stole a game check.
Nah, y'all finna lose Sunday.
And I also feel like because the run game is so good against the Packers every single time, I think you're going to see a lot of Trey Lance in this game to give that dual threat ability. I think that's what they're going to do.
You want to break the reality to him, or you want me to do it?
I ain't finna. They got a double head all they want to. They're not. The Niners is garbage this year. They didn't got lucky a couple times. They was garbage last year too.
There's a reason we were garbage last year. 36 players down. That tells you that why we were garbage.
There's always a reason the team is garbage, though. That's
the reason yours was garbage?
That's an excuse, though.
What was the reason your team was garbage?
Hey,
we just didn't play.
We just didn't play well. That's all it come down to. Quarterback got hurt. We didn't play well. We had some garbage backups. So.
DiNucci. The great DiNucci.
DiNucci on the practice squad.
DiNucci is bagging groceries somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Now they put him on the practice squad.
Still bagging groceries somewhere.
Yeah.
He's got a part-time job somewhere else just in case.
That's just probably. But the reality of the go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I really do think, like, again, and I've explained this before, that the running game is always good no matter what running back you really got in there. Because our linemen are really good at pushing the fucking defensive line forward.
Man, y'all on your, like, 12th running back.
Yeah. But every one of our running backs that gets in breaks for over 100 fucking yards.
That's not a
all
good
the way
thing.
down the
that's
list.
Not a running back.
But then they get hit and then they crumble.
You're right. So
can those running backs do that? Can those running backs do that shit for another team with a different O-line? No. So it's not a fucking goddamn. It's not like you got good running backs. Your O-line has been doing a good run block job. Yes, they have against the Detroit Lions. And who they play week 1?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
In the Philadelphia Eagles. Bro, come on. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Didn't even say that was
a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on. Nobody want to hear that shit. They're about talking about the line. The line is, come on, bro, stop. The reality of the game is Aaron Rodgers lost to y'all in that NFC Conference Championship game, and he won for the MVP the very next season. He lost to Brady at home the exact way he wanted it. He went to Jeopardy. He lost week 1 in ridiculous fashion. Came back week 2 upset and angry. You seriously think he not finna come and take revenge on y'all?
It's a revenge
tour. But that ass whooping y'all put on him in the National Football Conference Championship game. Do you seriously think that ain't gonna happen?
I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have one of those. I don't give a damn type of days, and just it's gonna fuck everything up.
This man.
For Green
Didn't
Bay.
you say your corners was out? Your corners and all that was out, and your people getting hurt left and right. Your running backs is hurt. But bro, you gotta damage goods. They put you on discount at stores, like 30%, 33% off. maybe 75% off, bro. Like, come on, stop. Don't sit here and try to compare yourself to Aaron Rodgers and this boy Adams. Y'all ain't got it right there. Y'all beat them when they was trying to figure it out. Now they got it together. They got an MVP under their belt now. They got it all the way together. They gonna beat y'all, but they ain't gonna beat us because we have a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? Our quarterback got a mentality. He has completely changed the concept of our team, not just a few players. Y'all still play like individuals and luckily get by. You got George Kittle go scream at people and then it'll figure it out. Because Kyle Shanahan ain't got no control of that fucking team. Y'all fucking be out there just doing whatever the fuck y'all want to.
Slander.
I'm not speaking slander. I'm being honest. Y'all,
you
be barely skinning by in the 10-10. Bro, y'all, if y'all that damn good to go beat, you seriously think Detroit with Jared Goff able to put up all them points on y'all, you seriously think you're going to stop Aaron fucking Rodgers, bro? If there's nothing in Detroit, you seriously think you're going to stop Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams?
We took our foot off the gas and just said, you know, this team isn't worth our time anymore. Load up the buses already. And we just let them come back. We had all of our second and third stringers in there already. By that point,
I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, you're right, bro. No, y'all like that. Win the game. Win the game. Y'all that good, make it a blowout. Right? So at what point in time did your starters come back in when y'all barely won this game? Because if it was in enough time,
the last 5 minutes when they were getting close.
That sounds like 2 possessions to be able to create a distance. Y'all should have won that game by 21 points at least.
I'm just saying
if your starters got back in and they all like that.
Them.
I mean, if y'all starters are like that, they should have just got in because they that good in comparison to the Detroit Lions. Y'all should have just got in. Game. Bro, you sat here and said your secondary got in. How long your secondary was in? Like a minute? How long was they in? If they was in, they in long enough.
They were in until about the end of the third quarter, and then they were just kind of chilling.
So your starters was in to the third quarter. So a little after halftime, a little bit after halftime, they got out.
No, end of the third, start of the fourth.
So they played 1 quarter after halftime, then sat down. So for 15 minutes, so 10 of the 15 minutes, your backups was in, and they kept letting them score, and they came back. Then your starters got back in within 5 minutes, and the boys still made the game close as fuck. And they all barely won.
That's what I'm saying. They stopped them when they came in.
Oh, that was, shit. Y'all barely won.
That's what I'm trying to say. I know we barely won, but that's with our second and third stringers in there. I'm just trying to make that very clear.
Aaron Rodgers ain't Jared Goff, bro. Aaron Rodgers ain't Jared Goff, and he I'm telling you, the boy out here, the way he just played last week.
18th ranked defense right now. 11th in rushing. 15th in passing. 18th and 18 on offense and defense.
What was this, Green Bay?
No, this is San Francisco. Green Bay's offense is 29th. Their defense is 10th. Passing is 27th, and their rushing is 28th. So now, 29, 10, 27, 28 to 18, 18, 15, and 11. On paper, we should win this game. In reality, that's a different story on the execution.
Y'all boys ain't showing nothing out the you don't have all them players out.
It can't be an ugly game. If we want to win, it can't be an ugly game. We're not winning ugly games against good teams. It's not happening.
Man, look, Aaron Rodgers finna dog y'all out, bro. Like I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes.
Matt Six, give me a prediction. Give me a prediction here.
Like score-wise or win-wise?
Score-wise.
Score-wise, I get at about a 35 to 21.
35 to 20. Damn, you're talking about hatred in the heart.
Oh, I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
14-point game.
Aaron Rodgers played us before, and we still win somehow. That's how it happens.
No, I mean,
I'm just trying to tell you.
look, you keep sitting here talking about the last time y'all played. The last time y'all played them, most of your good players were rookies, and nobody really could game plan for them.
Stop them.
No game plan for them because they didn't understand what they was fully capable of
Can't
after they
game
got the
plan.
year
You
under their
can't
belt.
stop them. You can't game
When
plan
you
for them. You
first
can't stop.
see somebody.
Can't stop.
The unknown
Fuck, I
is
hate-
the hardest thing to get hold of.
I'm looking at this one right here, and I'm starting to fucking hate. You know what? No, Jacoby Brissett's going to throw for like 350 and 4 touchdowns. 350 and 4 touchdowns against Las Vegas.
That's hateful.
That's
That's hateful. I mean, they don't beat better teams than y'all.
I'm not talking about flukes. So I'm saying flukes.
How are they flukes?
Alabama beating the shit out of Southern Miss right now.
That makes sense.
Shit like 49-7.
Why do you?
Third quarter, 49-7.
How's Frank Gore's son doing?
I don't know. The quarterback got like 5 touchdowns for like hella yards. He threw like 5 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they shouldn't be able to play teams that are shit caliber. They should be forced to play teams like the non-conference games that they schedule. It has to be like a top-ranked team. Because they play teams that Alabama's going to blow them out. They're going to blow them out every week. Why do you even watch? Why do the players even show up?
Hey, you never know. Any given day, you could beat a team. A team could be beat any given day.
Stats
Any
film.
given day.
It gives the other kids opportunity that they won't get.
Mm-hmm.
There it is right there. There's your answer. The coaches ain't looking. Some coaches is looking for a payday, but some coaches know it's like, yeah, they probably finna get slaughtered, but some of their kids can have a solid day against Alabama. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can have a solid day. They could be getting their ass beat, but you have a running back that'll go for like 100, 200 against Alabama, and he got that on his resume that could help him get drafted or put in the NFL. That's the way of thinking for them coaches. I think they try to get them bail. I think it's fucked up that they going over there and doing that though. So.
Fuck. So the Dolphins got their 31st in offense, 15th in defense, 30th in passing, 27th in rushing. The Raiders are 3rd in offense, 16th in defense, 2nd in passing, and 30th in rushing. Yeah, Miami's got this.
Yeah, okay.
Miami's got this.
Okay. Smoking that.
Any given Sunday, right?
Smoking that good shit tonight.
Any given Sunday, right? You just said it.
Nah, not this Sunday.
Not this Sunday. Oh man, the matchups this week though were like pretty predictable.
Yeah.
Looking at it right now, Seattle, Minnesota, the Jets and Denver. We know who's going to win that game. Washington and Buffalo. We know who's going to win that game.
Oh, all right. I said I picked Washington. It's like you just go ahead and pick Buffalo. They not undefeated right now. I'm just going to let you know that.
Neither is Washington.
I understand that, but there's a reason why Washington ain't undefeated. They ain't got no goddamn reason. Josh Allen there. So, Fitzy got hurt.
Very true. They're in Buffalo, though. I think this is going to be one of the bounce back games for Buffalo. Prove it against a pretty good defense. We shall see. New Orleans and New England.
New Orleans and
How much? In New England, the Patriots.
New Orleans going to win that one. I picked New Orleans for that one.
feel like Matt Cheese is going to throw for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jameis Winston is going to throw for 105 yards.
Jameis Winston ain't playing. I think Taysom Hill is starting.
Taysom Hill starting. Why are you disrespecting
that's
my
right.
dog Taysom?
Yeah.
Why are you disrespecting my dog, man?
Okay, so Taysom Hill is going to have 105 yards passing. And then he's
105?
going to have
This man
105 yards
disrespectful,
passing,
bro.
and then he's going to have like 75 on the ground.
Yeah,
He can't grip.
105.
He can't grip that the Niners suck. But he gonna sit here and act like Taysom Hill gonna go out there and run for 300 yards. Fuck about no damn 100 yards passing. 300 yards rushing.
Okay, I'll be more
touchdowns.
generous.
Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara fucking link up for 20 touchdowns tomorrow.
I'll be more generous. He'll throw for about 175, but he's going to rush for 75 to about 100. He's going to rush for 2 touchdowns, goal line touchdowns, and he's going to throw for 2 because he's going to dump it off to Kamara. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah, nah.
175 and then a 75 or 100.
I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to see. Bro. Because I feel like Josh hatred is so.
Am I being disrespectful right now?
Taysom.
Am I being disrespectful to Taysom Hill right now?
Yeah.
How? I don't understand how. That's a pretty damn good game in my book. 4 touchdowns.
Hey, in the great words of Gucci Man, look at my opponent. Look at my opponent. See what my opponent got on?
I mean,
oh shit.
So are you saying New England is going to stop him from doing that? Because I mean, 4 touchdowns,
Bro.
2 through the air, and 3 or 2 on the ground.
Look at my opponent. What the New England Patriots suck, dog. They suck for real. Them boys suck for real. Dog. I feel bad for Gilmore, man.
So you agree with me that Taysom Hill is going to have a good game and he's going to beat New England?
Yeah, but the stats you giving them is terrible. Like, so think about it. Think about it like this. If Jameis Winston can go out there and throw against the same receivers, same offensive line, same running back, against the Green Bay Packers week 1 and go out there and go crazy, right? They lose the game to the Panthers because of Jameis Winston.
Right.
You seriously think the rest of that team ain't trying to go out and win against the Patriots? Knowing that the Patriots sorry? Knowing the Patriots sorry. They got a rookie quarterback. They boys is not put together like that. Gilmore for real want to get out of there. And the Saints were in talks with the Patriots in the offseason to try to get Gilmore.
I was about to say, what if Gilmore goes to the Bucs?
I mean, if he came to us, I mean, it'd be just more of what we giving up to get him. That would be more of my problem.
No, he gets like free agency. Like he doesn't.
If he came free agency, then I mean, you already know what's gonna happen. You see what the fuck happening already. So it's not like I'm saying anything new. I'm not adding. You know what I mean? I'm just shooting a dead horse at that point.
Oh shit! So then, what do you think? What do you think Taysom Hill's stats are going to be at the end of this game?
Bro, Taysom Hill found 200 yards passing for sure and over 100 yards rushing. For sure.
So
because you gotta understand, they just Saints and Sean Payton low key disrespecting him by putting this star some bitch. I'm trying to tell you where the motivation coming from.
Hold on. You're telling me I'm disrespectful for giving him 175 and between 75 and 100 yards. Yeah. And the only thing that you did was give him 25 more yards and the same amount of yards.
Well, you recanted your first statement. Your first statement was 105. Then you went to 175. That's what made it disrespectful because you recanted because I said something. If I wouldn't have said shit, you would have stayed at 105. You see what I'm saying? That's what made it disrespectful. So, yeah, don't try to make shit. We just 25 yards apart. We ain't. We 95 yards apart. That's a whole different conversation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? 95 yards, man. That's the whole football field, bro. No, we are not the same. But I'm telling you,
I'm looking at it. Oh shit! The Saints' offense is 32nd and the worst offense in the league.
I wonder why.
The Patriots are 23rd. The defense, the Saints' defense is 7th, to where New England's 5th. Passing is 32nd in the league for the Saints. So the Patriots 25th, and then rushing is 18 to 14. Wow.
See, I'm telling you, them stats really don't mean too much of shit. Them stats really don't mean too much of shit.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm telling you. He is. And y'all, the rest of America just realized the shit too. I've been trying to tell you what the fuck y'all dealing with. And I've been trying to let you know. And before, you were saying it was excuses. When the Niners went to the Super Bowl and choked that bitch like B Rabbit in 8 Mile, you was still talking about the Bucs suck. And I kept trying to tell you, this guy was the reason. But you didn't want to understand. Now he's on his own team, and the Saints, with Drew Brees ain't there to cover his ass.
I bet
You know what I'm saying?
money.
All that bullshit you was doing right here in this motherfucker eating the W in the interview.
I bet
you know what I'm saying?
you money, Kay. I bet you money I can find it on tape, recorded, that I agreed with you the entire time that if you got rid of Jameis Winston, you would be a legit contender. I had been telling you that since the very, very, very beginning. I had never disagreed with you on that.
I'm talking about Jameis. I'm talking about you
on
saying
Jameis.
that our team.
I've never
that our team as a whole sucked.
No,
as a whole.
I said your team was good. They said you had Jameis Winston at quarterback. That's the only reason why you guys suck.
All right, so I might have gotten that wrong, but I've heard a lot of slander, and I put you in the mix of that slander. So I apologize for that. Going back to my rant.
As long as I'm not in that slander, I just want to
this
say
guy over here. I did it the wrong way. Fuck that guy.
On record that I completely 100% agree with you. I just want to look at this one. I think Justin Fields is going to beat the Browns.
I think you, sir, need to stop drinking alcohol and doing whatever you're doing right now because your mind is scrambled. If you think the Browns defense isn't good enough and that shit Baker pulled last week, that whole team riding with Baker. Motherfuckers ready to run through a wall for Baker. He had a dislocated shoulder and he laid the linebacker out and then was going out there and Baker showed his team a lot of shit last week, bro.
Justin Fields and David Montgomery are going to combine for about 175 together.
Brennan?
On the ground. Yeah.
About
175. Cool. Montgomery's going to run for about like 115, 120. Yeah, and Justin Fields will have the rest.
Yeah, that's I just said that. I said Justin Fields will have about 50. Mm-hmm. So I can see Montgomery at 125. That's cool. They're still gonna have an L though.
Montgomery's gonna have 2 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Fields is gonna have 1 on the ground.
All that in garbage time. Still in garbage time. Them boys gonna get blowed up.
No,
they're gonna get you talking about 5? You tripping now? Yeah, them boys gonna get blowed out. Them boys gonna get blowed out. Like the Bears gonna get blowed out. You tripping? The Chicago Bears gonna get blowed out. You tripping,
30th offense. So the first number I say is the Bears. The second number I say is the Browns. On offense, you got the 30th and 10th. On defense, you got 8th and 14th. The Bears have a better defense. Passing wise, you got 31st to the 14th. Keep in mind, this is all with Andy Dalton before he got hurt. This is Justin Fields' first legitimate start with the Bears. And rushing wise, the Bears are 10th to Cleveland's 4th. So
you forgot that one of those games, because it's only been 2 games. So one of those games they lost their safety for one of those games,
right?
And that matters to the passing defense. What's the Bears' rushing defense?
It doesn't say rushing defense. It just says as a total.
I mean,
They're
let
eighth in
me
the
look
league.
it up right quick. I'm gonna look that up right quick because that matters. I mean, Khalil Mack, nice. You know what I'm saying? Them boys, they still
They're
got
good
Knicks over
against
there.
the rush. They're good
They got
against
Knicks
the
over there
rush.
still. Akeem Nicks, he's still over there.
Not Hakeem Nicks. Is it Hakeem Nicks?
Yeah, Akeem
Yeah.
Hicks or something
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
he's still over there.
Yes.
Yeah, you might be right.
Okay. So yeah, they
Probably.
might have a chance, but I seriously don't think they stopping that run game. Like if you don't got no faith in Baker, that's cool. But they got 2 running backs, and them boys they're gonna have
That's
to
the
run the
only-
shit out this bitch this
That's
week.
the only way Cleveland
The
wins.
quarterback
If their running
dislocated his
backs go off.
shoulder. I mean, nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Cleveland's
So
gonna
like
make
I
it
said,
hard.
we'll
Cleveland's gonna, or what you want to call it? Chicago's gonna make it hard for him on defense for the running game.
nah, you trying to make it seem like we agreeing right now in the simple sense of like the only way Cleveland gonna no. I don't agree with you on that because Baker has had a 300-yard game this year.
Yeah.
No picks, 300 yards this year. So I mean, again, I understand. Your deep hatred for Oklahoma runs deep. It runs deep.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you right now because
until I'm
it's
proven
only
wrong.
on college. It's only on college because if Baker would have went to University of Texas, you'll be over here fucking with your Longhorns high. I'm tell you right now, he can still be the same person, same player. He just went to Texas. You wouldn't say shit about Baker.
Hey,
You would be full
I'm
of
gonna be honest with you. When's the last time a good quarterback went in the NFL for Texas? Wait.
Vince. That was like 2006.
Don't insult me.
What you
I
mean?
mean a legitimate quarterback who like had a
That was the
legitimate
only
career.
person y'all had.
No,
The only person.
then you're proving my point.
No,
then you're
I
proving
didn't
my
prove your point. My
The
thing
same,
was
they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat as Oklahoma when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL.
sometimes
They
y'all
don't
gotta
last
sit
and
here.
they suck.
Sometimes y'all gotta realize player situations matter too. Where
I'm
they
just saying.
get drafted to matters. So they can be in a bad situation, their career be shortened because of that.
literally saying
Had nothing to do
that
about
the
ability.
quarterbacks are on the same level.
No, I heard you. I
Yeah.
heard you, but I'm really giving the case for Vince because Vince was actually good. Vince
He
Young
was good his first 2 years.
If Vince would not been in Tennessee, he would have been good, bro. Vince would have been if he would have been in another situation where he got drafted anywhere else. Vince probably would
He
have had a
had
way better career.
CJ2K at that time.
I mean, that's cool. What else they had?
Nothing.
Exactly. So again, you talk about a running back, bro. You get what I'm saying? I keep trying to get you to understand. The Tennessee Titans are known for that. They known for having a good running back. Eddie George, Chris Johnson. Now they got Derrick Henry. They known for good running backs.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
I'm still
if they
baffled
would have
that
had,
Eddie George is not in the fucking Hall of Fame.
nah, I ain't baffled at all. I'll be honest. He used to get hurt all the motherfucking time. He used to get hurt all the motherfucking time. Eddie George
used
nice
to put
though.
up numbers. He used to put up
He
numbers.
did. He did. He was hurt all
I
the
think
time.
he should be in the Hall. It's
think,
been
from my
too
knowledge-
long. I think at this point now, as long as it's been, he should be in the Hall.
Nah, they got players that was way better than Eddie George riding the pine.
That's very true. They did.
So
That list
nah,
is-
Eddie got to wait his turn. They don't skip a lot of people. Don't put a lot of people forward. He got to wait his turn. They
You think
probably put him
Cincinnati
up
can
after he
beat
do it in
Pittsburgh?
Middle Tennessee. Say what?
You think Cincinnati can beat Pittsburgh? I'm
Probably.
legitimately asking this question because, I mean, they're in Pittsburgh, yeah, but
But Ben
I feel
Roethlisberger
like-
out,
he is, right?
and that was the first time I called him his name without calling him a rapist.
Well, you just did, so.
I mean, I acknowledge that I didn't call him a rapist. Then I called him a rapist.
And then, yeah. So,
Exactly.
really.
So, yeah, fucking, yeah, bro. I just feel like
I think
shit.
Joe Burrow is gonna light it up. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna
I think
throw
Joe might do his thing, but it's like I said, it all depends. We're gonna see how good Najee Harris is because Buddy sucked. What's the backup name that was over there calling Myles Garrett the N-word?
Oh shit! Did that really happen though? Did he really say it?
I don't know, but that's what Myles Garrett said.
Or could he have said motherfucker And
Hey, I'm gonna be all the way
Garrett
honest
just
with you.
heard that last R.
I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro. Motherfucker and the N word don't sound
Don't
anything
sound nothing
alike, bro.
right.
I'm
I
gonna keep
know.
it all honest with you.
Or
There's no
something.
way. There's no way.
I don't know.
Pitch perfect that one.
Nobody. But I'm just saying, nobody else that was around heard him say that.
Shit, there wasn't really too many motherfuckers around. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. You're looking at the end of the
Damn.
shit when they started fighting. When they was really going at it, he probably said it was only a few of them, and he could have said it when he sacked him. You get what I'm saying? When he smacked him, it's just him and him down there on the ground. The old lineman standing up. You get what I'm saying? It's true. And the
I
old
don't know,
lineman was
man.
picking
I'm
him
just
up right
trying to
after he sacked him.
like I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt nowadays, like because some like I don't know, some shit can get misconstrued. I don't know. If he did, fuck that guy. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he didn't. I'm just
I
saying.
don't either.
Like,
I was just poking fun out of the situation.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and call and accuse anybody of a racist if they're not. So it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
no
But
about that.
he's playing, and that's further leaning me towards Cincinnati winning this game.
Yeah, I think Joe and them gonna go off. They got a new look team, and these
Let's
youngsters
go.
actually got to put up this week. Cause they been Jamal Chase been like okay.
Let's go to a different sport real quick. Let's go into boxing because something happened today that just nobody was really expecting. Before we go to that, you guys already know. Episode brought to you by Raise Energy. You guys already know where to go get it. REPP Sports, repsports.com, and get yourself your Raise Energy. They're all done with white peach. It is gone. It is gone forever. But a new flavor is already on its way out. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be happening within the next week or so that they're coming out with the new flavor. So again, be on the lookout for that. You guys know where to go and get it. Get your cases, get everything that you need right now, your merchandise, your beer, whatever it is you need. Raise energy, join the rebellion, demand more. Repsports.com. Use the promo code ALPHARAISE to get 15% off your order. Helps us out, helps you out, helps build what we're trying to build here. So go get that done. And yeah, so in the boxing world, as we know, in a few weeks, I think it's 2 weeks exactly, that Deontay Wilder is going to be fighting Tyson Fury. Today, though, Anthony Joshua got his ass kicked by who's this? Let me find it real quick.
He's sick or something like that?
Yeah, I gotta. And this is the first time that Anthony Joshua has ever lost, like in London. They were fighting at one of the soccer teams' stadiums. Let's see. I'm gonna butcher this fucking name, but here, Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk came in and beat Anthony handedly too. I'm looking at some of the highlights and stuff like that happened in that, and basically all it does, it kind of ruins the effort that they all wanted. Like if Tyson Fury was going to beat Deontay Wilder, to have Fury and Joshua fight for basically all of the belts, and whoever won would be like the undisputed champ. But Joshua lost today, so now I'm probably going to ask for a rematch to get all of them back so that the other fight can still happen. But Joshua got his ass beat pretty handily. So I don't really think it matters what the outcome of the Fury and Wilder fight is. None of those fights are even going to happen, at least for the next few years. But given what I've seen on Wilder, there's no fucking chance he wins this fight against Fury. None. I think it's going to be a 4th round knockout. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be ugly. And yeah, I don't think Wilder's taking it seriously. I really don't. There's nothing about the training videos and stuff like that, all that stuff that he's put out. That dumbass one that he did, he was boxing in the ocean.
In the ocean.
And everything, like, I don't think he's taking it seriously. I really don't. I think he thinks he's taking it seriously, and it looks like he is, but it's like any real fighter can see right through that shit.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury even already came out. He said it. He's like, I'm about to knock this fool out. Like, this isn't even about to be close. But I'm thinking knockout in the 4th. Matt Six, what do you think?
I think we talked about it before. I think I said like 5th round knockout. But Wilder definitely finna.
As a person who knows the fight game, you've participated in tournaments, like, you know, like, you've won gold medals. When you see something like what Wilder puts out in his training videos, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like, what would be the first thing if you see these training videos and you know you're about to fight this guy in a few weeks? What's your mindset going into that?
To knock him out. I mean, clearly he ain't taking it serious. Like, I ain't never seen in a professional boxing no fucking boxer train in the ocean ever. So unless he learns some new kind of shit, some new technology that we ain't heard about yet,
I mean,
he's finna get his ass whooped.
And again, I think Fury exposed him to the point where nobody really takes Wilder seriously.
And even that first one where he was fucking benching 350 pounds, and like, come on, you struggle with that. 315? Yeah, and struggle with that.
And the arm that was struggling was supposed to be your, the right hand of God, basically. Like, clicking people out.
Yeah, but I heard he's doing a new diet regimen too.
I mean, new diet regimen, cool, but these training videos that I'm seeing, you're trying to make it seem like you benching 315 pounds one time is supposed to impress or intimidate somebody like Tyson Fury. This is a dude who is literally born and bred to fight. His story and everything tells it all. He's the Gypsy King. That's all he does is he fights. He has no fear in any person that he fights in the ring. He may get knocked down, but like he has proven throughout his career, and that is why he's undefeated, he always gets back up and comes and punishes his opponent every single time. So what if you're Deontay Wilder? What makes you think that any of these videos would make Fury give an absolute fuck about anything that you're putting out?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got nothing to do with him. Ain't got nothing to do with Fury. It's for entertainment. It's trying to promote the fight.
That's the problem.
That's all it is.
He needs to have all of his focus.
But you continue to make it seem like it's his decision. You keep forgetting these people have teams and shit like that, and publicists, and all these people having them do shit.
Well, these teams are going to get this dude knocked out.
All right, I mean, that's fine. Every team wants you to promote the fight and put sales into the shit. It's a lot of people like, man, this shit fucking over. I'm tired of watching this shit. I'm not finna watch the third one. So it's a lot of people thinking that too. So you still got to sell the tickets. You know what I'm saying?
That fool in the water ain't making me want to be like, oh, I got to see this fight. So they
True.
promotion to yeah. I'm like,
True.
yeah.
I mean, I ain't seen the video. So I mean, if I did, I don't remember the shit. I think we might have talked about some shit. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, at least on that part. If I saw it, I forgot it. But I can tell you right now, like, yeah, that's some crazy shit. There's no way I can defend that shit. So let me start by saying that, so everybody get out their mind. I'm trying to defend that. But if he did find out some new shit and he knocked Buddy out, wouldn't that be some shit? You see all these boxes in the fucking ocean after that shit.
Whatever Deontay Wilder did to get his
Right.
footwork on, he went and trained in the ocean. His punches looked dumb as shit, but he went and trained in the ocean.
Where the fuck did he go? He went to the Galapagos Islands. Goddamn, he was over there. He was over there doing something.
He had some boardwalk in the fucking background.
Like what the? Oh, he was in Venice. He was in Venice or Santa Cruz. If he was in Santa Cruz, that'd make most sense. Goddamn, there's shit in the water down there for sure. There's a whole bunch of harlots and gypsies down there. I'm gonna tell you that for certain. Whew.
Oh,
Damn.
but, okay, do you honestly think Wilder has any sort of a chance?
Yeah, actually, I do. For the simple fact of the second fight was more of the Gypsy King redeeming himself, because in his mind, he think Wilder shouldn't even been had it that close on the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So that was more of that for the second fight. Wilder fucked himself by all the heavy pounds and all that shit, wearing that shit to the ring. So all of these are mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like little mistakes that fucking goddamn play a big part on the grand scheme of things. So if he's training different and hopefully training different, those videos just showing you just, you know, entertaining the shit or making people believe that he's not taking it serious, because that's the only thing everyone's hearing, that Deontay Wilder's not taking it serious. You know he hear that shit too. So if he just continues just putting these videos out as a ploy to have motherfuckers think he's not taking it serious, and he comes out and actually looks like a fighter with his power and shit, then it's more the fact of y'all gotta give people credit.
Well, I
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
If he comes in and basically just trolled everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and then came in and just outright put Tyson Fury out, then I will be the first to say on this show, hey, fucking prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, trolling is the game nowadays, man. Everybody, well, all them motherfuckers be trolling. I was trolling. Well, all them motherfuckers be trolling.
I don't know, man. I just think Fury's a different type of guy.
I don't know.
He bullies the bully, and that's how Wilder fights.
Like I said, I ain't necessarily gonna say that weighted goddamn bullshit ass suit he had on played a heavy fucking part to this shit going into that
That's
ring.
his own fault.
Like I said, so I necessarily can't just be like, oh, he just whooped him. Like, why to come out there with he come out there no robe, no nothing, just shorts, just walk.
That's
to
how
the
I
ring,
said
like,
he needed
fuck the
to.
music. I'll just walk out that bitch in shorts, just hands and shorts. That's all I got for you, hands and these shorts, bro. And you know what I mean?
Didn't I say that like a while ago? I said that's how he needs to show up to make me feel like he's gonna take it seriously.
That's why I said that. I remember you saying that. That's why I said that. If he come out and he just did some shit like that and he still lost, all right, cool. This extra shit playing a part, like all that shit. Like he probably didn't take the other fight serious because he believed he was gonna knock him out. Like at the same time, that has to be a learning experience for him too. So just automatically assuming that he's not taking it serious, that like I said, the game is trolling nowadays. And he has a team. His team could be doing that shit to have him look that way because of how the last fight went.
That would be master trolling at its finest. Are you watching the West Virginia Oklahoma game right now? That's it.
No, I'm just watching highlights of all the games from today.
Yeah, right now Oklahoma's losing to West Virginia 13-10 with 5:09 in the third currently right now.
I took that back 100 yards to the house on the punt return.
Damn.
Who was this?
Alabama.
Mm.
Yeah,
you're watching.
Yeah, they showing highlights. Yeah, it ended up being like
49-7 right now.
49-14, I think was the final score.
My God.
No, 56-14 was the final score. And then Georgia is number 2, and they beat Vanderbilt 62-0.
Vanderbilt doesn't belong in the SEC.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like people are sitting here underestimating these kids. I feel like these kids are a product of these coaches. And if you sit here keep making it seem like these coaches ain't getting that bread to sit there and just go get their ass whooped, like, come on, man. At some point in time, we got to sit here and blame these coaches. No matter what school you in, you can sit there at any point in time, you'll see a random school in the top 10 or top 25.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't got none, like all the time, they don't have everything to do about talent. Sometimes they be coaching well. I feel like a lot
Vanderbilt has never been relevant in the SEC. When's the last time that Vanderbilt ever went for an SEC title?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it like that. Like, I'm not trying to base it off history and this is what it is. This is what it is. Like, a lot of these coaches be sitting here paying these people. A lot of these times be situations. A lot of these times be a whole bunch of shit. And a lot of these times, these coaches at these inferior schools, they'll sit there and not coach the game to take an L because they got a back pocket deal.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
To take an L to this team so they can still continue to be this team. All right, bro. And then sometimes it don't be like that. Sometimes they lose. Sometimes it be all kinds of shit, you know. But I seriously feel like some of that shit be the coaching. Like some of that shit, because just based off of how Deion Sanders is doing with Jackson State, right? Like how he coaching these kids and make them better and stuff like that. And they playing well. And you seeing remarkable plays out of these kids. It do be the time sometimes, but sometimes it be the coaches not pulling that shit out of these kids. You know what I'm saying? To make them better. They just be like, all right, we just gonna ride the shit out. Just the program we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like not trying to find out the individual. None of these position coaches trying to figure the shit out of nothing. It could be a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm tripping. I'm just saying
shit. I think the last game of the night right here is the Ducks versus the Wildcats.
That's getting ready to come on right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oregon is number 3 in the country right now.
Shout out to Big Boy.
They just beat Ohio State, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Caleb was stoked about that.
Oh, yeah, he's an Oregon fan, huh?
Yeah. After they beat Ohio State, he called me right after and just like was looking at me all like, we won, fuck Ohio State. Like, God damn.
Yeah, shit, Arizona 0-3, Oregon shit with the.
It says Oregon is favored by basically 30 points.
Yeah.
Yikes. This is just this is gonna be an asshole thing, and I want to watch it. So yeah, we've been here for an hour and a half now. Talked about games that are going to be coming up this Sunday. So the next time we see you guys, it will be on Wednesday, talking about the Sunday games, the Monday night games, and then talking about the upcoming Thursday night game. I know we didn't talk about that much today, but Carolina beat Houston's ass. So that's really all that really needs to be said about what happened there. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with us on this episode. Stay tuned for a whole lot more. Ideas are popping up. Things are coming into place now to where we can be able to do certain things. So it's going to be fun to see how things turn out. And I can't wait to be able to share it with you guys. So yeah, for the All Pro Jaffos here, for myself, JP, for Country K, for DJ Mad Sticks, we will see you guys on Wednesday. Deuces.
Peace.
Well,